Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Zone Bikes. Today we're diving into something that has the entire biking world buzzing at the return of a legend, the 2026 Yamaha XT 500. For decades, the XT 500 name has stood for rugged simplicity and off-road adventure, a bike that defined dual-sport motorcycling in the 1970s. Yamaha has now brought it back for the modern era, fusing retro design with today's technology to create a machine that honors its heritage while pushing forward in performance and versatility. At the heart of the new XT 500 is a 499cc single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine that keeps the thumper spirit alive while delivering smoother power, cleaner emissions, and improved fuel efficiency. It's air and oil-cooled for durability and simplicity, producing around 40 horsepower with torque that kicks in early, making it perfect for both trail exploration and city commuting. The engine character remains unmistakably XTA, that throaty, single-cylinder pulse that connects rider and machine in a way few bikes can. Yamaha has built the new chassis from lightweight steel with an emphasis on balance and agility, giving the XT 500 a dry weight of roughly 165 kilograms. Light enough to toss around in tight trails but solid enough for highway stability. The long travel suspension setup, a 43mm inverted front forks and a rear monoshock with adjustable preload, ensures comfort over bumps, rocks, or potholes. Add in 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked wheels wrapped in dual-purpose tires, and you've got a bike that's equally happy tackling gravel or cruising through downtown traffic. In terms of design, the 2026 XT 500 nails the modern retro look better than almost any competitor. The sculpted fuel tank echoes the original's shape with a brushed aluminum finish and minimalist Yamaha logo, while the round LED headlamp and slim LED indicators maintain that vintage trail bike stance. The high-mounted front fender, polished side panels, and matte black engine casing blend classic aesthetics with modern toughness. The new digital TFT dash is compact but full of useful data: a trip info, gear indicator, fuel range, and a subtle nod to the analog dials of the 1970s. Riders will appreciate the ergonomics too: upright seating, a wide handlebar for leverage off-road, and a moderate 860mm seat height that makes it approachable for a wide range of riders. On the road, the XT 500 feels light and responsive, with predictable handling and that beautiful single-cylinder rhythm encouraging you to roll on the throttle and enjoy the ride. Off-road, it remains steady and capable, soaking up trail imperfections while maintaining traction and control. The clutch action is smooth, the gearbox precise, and Yamaha's refined fueling system means no more carburetor drama, just clean, linear power. The braking setup includes dual-piston front calipers on a 298mm disc and a single rear 245mm disc, with switchable ABS for those who want to disable it in the dirt. Yamaha also included subtle adventure-ready touches like a skid plate, optional handguards, and mounting points for panniers or soft luggage, turning the XT 500 into a real all-rounder. Performance-wise, the new XT 500 isn't chasing raw horsepower, it's about usable torque and balance. The bike feels alive at lower revs, delivering that strong mid-range punch that lets you loft the front wheel over obstacles or overtake traffic without effort. On the highway, it cruises comfortably at 110 km/h without feeling strained, and with Yamaha's new engine mapping, fuel efficiency sits near 30 km/L, giving it a range of over 400 km from its 13-liter tank. The XT 500's exhaust note is another highlight: a deep, throaty burble that recalls the original's character but with a cleaner modern tone. What sets this bike apart is how it manages to blend nostalgia with genuine practicality. While many retro-inspired motorcycles look the part but lack real-world grit, the XT 500 backs its classic design with authentic dual-sport capability. It's built to handle dirt roads, camping trips, and urban commutes without breaking a sweat. The simplicity is part of its charm: minimal electronics, easy maintenance, and a mechanical honesty that modern riders often miss. For those who love Yamaha's adventure lineup but find the 10-year 700 a bit too large or high-powered, the XT 500 offers a more approachable, lightweight alternative with that same adventurous DNA. In the current market, it competes with bikes like the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, Honda CRF 300L, and KTM 390 Adventure, but the Yamaha stands out for its blend of history, build quality, and balance between on and off-road performance. Pricing is expected to start around $8,999 or roughly $9,500 in Europe, positioning it as a premium value dual sport machine that's still within reach for everyday riders. At that price, you're getting Yamaha reliability, a bike with genuine character, and a nameplate that carries 5 decades of adventure legacy. The 2026 XT 500 isn't about chasing speed records, it's about rediscovering the joy of riding anywhere, anytime. Whether you're carving back roads, exploring forest trails, or just cruising through the city, it's the kind of bike that makes every trip an experience. In an era of overcomplicated electronics and massive adventure machines, the XT 500's return feels refreshing. Honest, lightweight, mechanical, and soulful, Yamaha has brought back not just a motorcycle, but an emotion. For riders who grew up hearing about the legendary XT or those who simply crave freedom on 2 wheels, this 2026 revival delivers on every front. So, that's the all-new Yamaha XT 500, a heritage reborn for a new generation. If you're as excited as I am, hit that like button, subscribe to Ride Zone Bikes for more detailed test rides when the bike hits dealerships, and tell us in the comments, would you ride the reborn XT 500 into your next adventure? Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep exploring.